Hey everyone, it's Hima here. It is Sunday, August 18th, 2019, and we're going to take a special look at silver. I have a special guest with really timely information about this market and opportunities that lie within. So before we take a look at the charts, important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this video. So here we have the chart of SLV. That's a silver ETF, and this is a monthly chart. Every candlestick represents 1 month of price history, and we've got the RSI power zones at the bottom. Now, my special guest recently attended an event in which silver was discussed. This special guest happens to be my husband, Srinivas. Welcome, Srinivas, and please share with us your insight to silver before we take a look at the technicals.
Yes, thank you, Hima. Happy to be here. In my opinion, there are many different assets and asset classes that are just overinflated right now. The one exception to that is silver. Not only that, but we know that gold has obviously been increasing in price given recent events. And if you look back through the history, we know that silver and gold will rise together, but the silver rise will always lag behind the gold rise. So it ends up being a perfect situation, right? Where silver is one of the only asset classes that's not overinflated. And if you look back throughout history, you know that silver is very likely to rise in parallel with gold, just lagging a little bit farther behind.
So if you guys remember my chart of the week from last weekend, or last Wednesday, I took a look at gold. And remember, we talked about the breakout in gold already occurring. That's why this information on silver is very timely.
And I think one of the unique aspects about silver is that unlike gold, where gold is thought to be mostly an insurance play, silver is not only an insurance play, but it's actually useful. It's used in many different products as well. So therefore, it has a little bit of an additional advantage when compared to gold. As Hima mentioned before, I was just at a financial conference last weekend in which it was mentioned by multiple high-level financial experts that silver really is an excellent investment right now for the two reasons that I just mentioned.
Right. So in terms of investing in silver, guys, you can go the paper asset route with the SLV ETF Trust. You can go the futures route, and we'll take a look at the futures chart. Or you can do like the Reddies do and actually buy some real silver in the form of coins or bars. They have bars, right?
They do.
Bullion, is that what it is? Always
That's
reminds
right.
me of chicken bouillon. I don't know why. But anyhow, coming back to our SLV, let's take a quick look at the technicals before we take a look at futures and see here what we were talking about with that couple of experts that my husband heard speak about how silver is still quite undervalued. So here are the 4 resistance levels up ahead. So the upside targets for SLV. Again, this is a monthly chart, so I think it will take some time to make its way through. We have the support at the RSI power zones, bull support zone, supporting the latest run-up. So using pullbacks would be a great opportunity to go long. So doing analysis that will help you all as well as the Ready household, let's go to a daily chart here and see if we might get any return back to these old highs from February or March. That might be another opportunity to add to a silver position. Again, whether buying the ETF, the futures, or actual physical silver. So any other thoughts on the ETF side before we take a look at futures?
No, not really. I think Hima's pointed out a very important point, which is that there's a lot of variety in investing in silver long. And so I think that, whatever fits your profile, there are just a lot of different opportunities out there.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the futures charts and see if there's anything looking different there or if it's just a repetition of the patterns we're seeing here. So here are the SI monthly silver futures, and here's a monthly chart to start with. Again, to give you perspective in case you didn't realize how high silver was priced just 8 years ago. Still similar to the ETF action, we've got the monthly with the bull support power zone supporting. Let's take a look on the daily chart. Again, this is more of a early heads up to possibly take advantage of any pullbacks that you see, any dips to take advantage of this upside price action with these upside targets for silver as it continues to churn higher. So definitely an opportunity to take advantage of an undervalued and not as popular asset class, maybe as gold. And with that, any final thoughts, Srinivas?
Yes, so people have been talking about silver for a long time, just like with gold. And I think a lot of people have been waiting for both precious metals to break out. I think that most people believe that gold has definitely broken out and definitely will continue to rise in the future over the long term. And I think it's only natural for silver to do the same thing. But again, remember that the silver rise usually lags behind the gold rise a little bit, making a great opportunity for you all now.
All right, so with that, you can see the latest upside we've had in silver. I would be looking for the current rally to finish out, and then sometime in later September or October, based on my timing analysis, to have an opportunity for a more significant pullback before a really substantial break to the upside. So again, a little bit counting on that lag that happens with silver versus gold. So that's the take on silver. Thank you, husband, for being here.
Happy to be here.
Okay. And hope you all take a close look at your silver charts, your other metals as well. It's not just about gold. All right. I will catch you next time. You can sign up at himaready.com/tribe gift to get access to more hot, timely, and actionable market analysis.